Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update. If you're wondering why I'm a bit further back than I am and my microphone is over here, which means that you'll be hearing stuff from it, it's because my laptop is being loud as heck this morning. Uh, I've been using my new PC all week, so I haven't actually touched the laptop since last Sunday. So I turn it on, and I'm saying, "Oh, I missed you, little guy," and the thing just starts going wah from the fan. That's been like that. So it's just like, "Oh, I missed you too, buddy," and just starts going wah because that's what it does. And man, oh man, did I not miss the noise. Sorry, little guy. You have your uses still, and I'm still gonna use you for various tasks, but not video recording. No, no, no. Hi. Anyway, so to start off video scheduling and stuff this week, Golden Sun will continue as normal. If you missed all the announcements and uploads last week, I started a new Let's Play. Sonic Heroes Team Rose's Story is a collaborative project between myself, Midnight Beyond, LP Squirtle King, and Visnomatic. Each of us are doing one of the team chapters in Sonic Heroes. We're all uploading it simultaneously every day 3 p.m. Eastern on all our channels. If you want to check out the videos, each one has links to their channel and this specific video that corresponds with it. So follow along. It's going to continue on every single day at 3 p.m., including today. So yeah, I had an experience with Team Rose's story. I really hope you guys check it out and check out everybody else's stuff because it's good and all the episodes are short. Each episode, everybody does the same thing. It's one stage or segment or whatever. If there's a boss fight, it's just in its own video, so there's going to be 21 total because that's how the game breaks it up. So aside from like the last couple of videos where it showed like the final boss and stuff, it's really like less than 10 minutes. Sometimes it's like 2 or 3, depending on the fight. So I really recommend you check it out. It was something, and it's been in the works for a very long time. I've at least had the footage on my computer since I recorded in June, but we were planning this way back. Just the timing didn't work out. But yeah, this has been in planning for on Jeffrey's end, who coordinated this whole thing. Props to you, man. It's been over a year, so it's good planning. But yeah, so that's continuing on. As for the side Let's Play slot, again, I'm just gonna be focusing on editing and rendering stuff for side channels. I need to get back to just getting a whole bunch of Owlboy recorded because I keep falling behind on that, and I'm sorry. Last week I felt awful. Like, I was not able to record, except for Monday, which was Golden Sun, but I wasn't able to do anything else that week. It was a medication week. Also, I'm just working on a lot of stuff for the Sephiroth, essentially. But yeah, so for the side Let's Play slot, I'm going to continue uploading what I have left of my Sonic Adventure 1 stream, where I did the Sonic's story. I might stream at some point Tuesday or Thursday, and I don't know what I'm doing. It might be more Sonic Adventure, it might be Undertale. I keep hinting that I'm gonna finish that at some point. Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal I still need to finish. It was pointed out to me, aside from Vietnamese Crystal, which is a stream Let's Play, I haven't done any Pokemon content on my channel, have I? If I were to do a Pokemon game, what game would you want me to do? But yeah, so that's going to continue in the side Let's Play slot, but you'll also have a new Let's Play, which is Sonic Heroes, so it's win-win. Also, my face is kind of giving me mutton chops. Just need to shave off over here and just get the full mutton chop experience. But yeah, so that's that. I have 2 other things to talk about. One is sad and the other is stuff, so I think I'm going to put the stuff at the end of the video so we don't end off on a sad note. But one of the things that made last week particularly horrible, and I'm talking about it here and I'll explain why. A very close friend of the family passed away. Obviously none of you know him. His name was Jack Hirsch. is a friend that my father made over 25 years ago, around the time I was born or so. They met through this business they were in, Amway, and they became very close friends. And Jack, who passed away at age 68, very suddenly, uh, was, for all intents and purposes, a brother to my father. He became like an uncle to the rest of us. I can't really say he was an uncle because if he felt closer than that, he was like, he was the type of person when you say, "Hey, I wonder what Jack would think about this," or "I think Jack would find that funny." Like, it's the type of person that your mind immediately includes him in whatever you're thinking or doing. It's like, "Hey, I wonder what he would think about this," or whatever. It's like that kind of person, that kind of closeness that you automatically uh, think of them as part of just the things that you do. Um, he was a very special individual. He had an amazing sense of humor. He had a particular uh, propensity for puns and just jokes in general. He could come up with things like that. He had a very, very dry demeanor, something that even I can't emulate. And I've been known to have a very dry, sarcastic uh, tone at times, in a funny way, maybe. Um, I'm usually the one who just delivers the one-liners with a face like this, that kind of thing. He was far and beyond that. But aside from that, he was just a great human being. He had a special sense of community. He used to live in Culver City, California, uh, but he moved 2 years ago to Allentown, Pennsylvania, so he could be closer to uh, the East Coast, where all his friends were, and specifically us, who were like the closest friends he had. And we didn't get to see him that much, but we got to see him more than we did when he was in California, which was really nice. But as soon as he moved in to his community, he became a fixture there, like overnight. He just started getting involved with everything that was necessary with the synagogue that he was in. He was Jewish, like ourselves. He just he was on his way to learning to get rabbinical ordination he was learning to become a rabbi. Um, just doing everything he could for his community, and it hit our family really hard. I'm not conveying it very well, but uh, I've never. I was 2 or 3 when both my father's parents passed away within a half a year of each other or so. So I don't really remember the mourning period for that. My grandparents were amazing people on their. That's an entirely separate story. But I've never heard my father cry with such pain that he did this past Tuesday. I woke up to just hearing this sound I've never heard before from him, uh, and it really destroyed our. Just there's a hole that's not going to be filled from that, and the reason why I bring him up here, aside from the fact that I just want to give a tribute to one of the most sincere and genuine human beings that I've ever met, who had a thirst for knowledge and for community, and just for being the best person he can be in any way possible, and just striving to do that after years and years of really not having a chance to. It is just especially in Judaism, he was mostly unaffiliated, but my father essentially took him under his wing and just showed him the good parts, that just gave him the spark that he needed to grow as a religious Jew, which I know that's not going to make any sense to you guys, but it was a huge personal journey for him, and he moved here, and he was able to finally join an Orthodox community in California. He didn't have much access to where he was, and he was doing so much for everybody, and God took him. As yeah, it's terrible. But the reason why I mention him here is because he's one of the only people outside of my realm here that I've actually talked about YouTube with. He's actually seen some of my videos in the past. He was actually genuinely interested in what I do, which most adults are just like, yeah, cool, you do the videos on the computer. But he actually has he had computer knowledge. He had a lot of different skills and. To use a term, he was very hip for an adult. Although I'm an adult now, so I don't know what that says about me. But he just had he was actually genuinely interested in what I did, and he didn't ask like the stupid questions like, "Oh, you make the YouTube vlogs? Do you like?" Asking as most older people usually do when I mention I do YouTube videos, which I don't usually mention I do YouTube videos because it leads to weird questions. I talk to a computer while I make games, but he was genuinely interested, and he followed my videos for a while and gave me feedback and things. Like, not many people would do that with some weird niche thing that is totally outside of what they do, but he was the type of person that cared that much. He lived with our family for a year when he was when I was much younger, 15 years ago maybe, something like that. And because he had to work on the East Coast, so we hosted him, and it was such a fantastic year. And I was a little kid, so I was kind of, I didn't really know him, and I was kind of shy around him, but eventually I warmed up to him, and we became close too. And it was just, he was such a nice and special human, and I just want to give tribute to him, let his name be more known. But yeah, Jack Hirsch was a very special person, and he shall be sorely missed. And to now tonally shift to completely the other side of the world. For the stuff, this past week, first of all, I got a new Nintendo Force magazine, which this one was really good. It had a lot of good articles in it, mainly about Mario Odyssey and just Mario's transformations through the ages and things like that. There's a lot of good stuff. But since this is some sort of anniversary, the 30th issue or something, they give us 2 double-sided posters. So one of them was a double-sided poster for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is nice enough itself, and on the other side is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which is really nice. The other one, though, and that's like what I would expect. The other one, though, just like above and beyond, they have a Super Mario Odyssey on this side, which also just fantastic. But the other side is one of the hand-drawn ones that I have in various places in my room. This is a wedding. Mario barging in, and Miyamoto is officiating, which is great. And you just have so many characters and references all over the place that, like, wow, they spoil me. Just look at that. I can't see the screen, so I don't know how much I'm showing, but there's just a lot of stuff. I'll try to put a picture up on Twitter later with more everything, but detail. But yeah, and the final thing I got is that Yoshi Gamer Girl, Christy and Ben sent me a Shining Legends legendary box thing, which the cover is over there or whatever, but it came with a whole bunch of really nice stuff. I had like a little Ho-Oh statue, which my brother has right now. It came with a really nice playmat. I love these things. With a whole bunch of shiny Pokemon on it. I'm sorry if I'm peeking the mic because I'm right next to it. I'm not used to that. But actually, I can move the mic over there now. My computer's calmed down a little bit. Stay calm, computer. It also came with a bunch of like card boxes. It's 3 of these, which you put your cards. There's a whole bunch of dividers and stuff for them. So it's just it's nice there. Obviously, it came with a ton of packs, which is cool. a lot of cards, mostly Shining Legends, which is a nice, thing. Specifically having legendary Pokemon, surprisingly, but like I got a little cute little Manaphy here, and there's a Palkia, there's a Reverse Hollows. The artwork in general in these is very nice. Let's just find some of the more standing out Pokemon. Virizion. The thing itself came with Rainbow Ho-Oh GX. I didn't get that in a pack. That was one of the things. Also, it came with a Shining Lugia there. And it came with a Shining Celebi. And I think this Pikachu is also part of it. But got a Zoroark GX out of the pack there, which is cool. Another Palkia, Raichu GX, which is cool. This time is a Hollow Manaphy, a nice Hollow Hoopa. Let's see what else we got here. Reverse Hollow Quillfish, guys. It's a nice assortment of Pokemon also. It's pretty much from every gen, and it has a nice amount of the various starters, as like for alligators and Incineroars and a Keldeo, Venusaur, Totodile, Bulbasaur, Litten, Croconaw, Stunfisk, the best starter. Let's see, at the end here we also got another Keldeo. My brother got a full art Mewtwo GX, which is really cool. Little Shaman here. Which is nice because usually it's kind of harder to get some of these legendaries, a Latios and a Raikou. So that was really good. So thank you very much, Christy and Ben, because that was very much an appreciated gift. However, the box did not only come with that. It came with this. A Poplio plush. Not something that I would buy. Except it was a gift, which means I can't tear it apart and burn it. No matter how much I want to. You try to look cute. You try to act cute. But I know that you're scheming and plotting. Your little clown nose. So thank you very much, Christy, for the Poplio. We're gonna be best of friends. Best of friends. It's been Sephiroth Level 4 with the weekly update. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.